Stanley Kubrick is undoubtedly one of the greatest film directors of all time. Throughout his work in the movies, he has created a classic entry in almost every genre. Although he has left this world behind, his contribution to the film industry nowadays still is innumerable. Also, we might see many references to his directed movies in today's generation of movies. In most movies directed by Stanley Kubrick, there are applications of close-up camera techniques to convey different emotions of the character he created for the movies. However, another technique that specializes in Kubrick's style of filmmaking is the Kubrick stare. It is defined as the act of looking at the viewer with a head tilted downward and eyes peering upward from beneath the eyebrows. In this video, we would take a look at several movies directed by him as examples that applied the shot technique. In this opening shot of A Clockwork Orange, 1971, the performance given by Malcolm Dowell becomes one of the most symbolic of the Kubrick stare. The stare perfectly captures the weirdness of the character, and it turns the scene to be more compelling as the story goes on.
You needn't take it any further, son. You've proved to me that all this ultra-violence and killing is wrong and terrible.
Moving on to The Shining 1980. In this particular scene, it represents the transformation of the unstable emotions of the character. The scenario gives the audience a predictable clue of where the bad phenomenon that would happen.
Great party, isn't it?
The next movie is Eyes Wide Shut 1999. The movie involves a married couple facing several emotional issues in every first time. It explores another side of society as the story goes on and how the movie's main character encounters a strange situation.
Grateful that we've managed to survive through all of our adventures, whether they were real or only a dream.
With the introduction of Kubrick stare by Stanley Kubrick, we can see many nowadays movies apply the techniques shot to provoke the emotions of characters and to grab the audience's attention. For example, in The Silence of the Lambs, 1991.
After your father's murder, you were orphaned. You were 10 years old. You went to live with cousins on a sheep and horse ranch in Montana. And
one morning I just ran away.
not just, Clarice. What set you off? You started at what time?
Kill Bill, 2003. And The Dark Knight, 2008.
I know why you choose to have your little group therapy sessions in broad daylight. I know why you're afraid to go out at night. The Batman.